Hi everyone, welcome to Sports Jazz. Josh and Isaac, we are back, baby. Turn on the notifications, guys. Please do subscribe, share the share the links, and yeah, join the Sports Jazz family. Happy to be here, Josh. What up? What up? What up? I
I'm
come with
good.
very
I'm good.
disturbing news.
Tell me, let
To
me
you, it could be
in.
disturbing, but I'm not. I'm not disturbed at all. But I know
Let
you're
me
going to
in.
be
Let
very
me in
much
and we
disturbed.
see. Let me in and
You
we
know.
see if I will be. I don't think I'll be.
Of course you're going to, you being a Rashford fan, you're going to be disturbed.
But I'm a Manchester
Anyway,
United fan,
I'll go
majorly.
straight to the point, Josh. Is it time up for Manchester United? Sorry, oh my, is it time up for Rashford, Marcus Rashford? Because with whatever has been happening, it looks like United is ready to listen to offers, be it loan offers, because it looks like they are more um I mean, they're more likely compared to buying out his contract at Man United, considered his bumpy wages or contract. So, is Man United ready to lose? Is it time for ready to lose Marcus Rashford? Is it time for Marcus Rashford to part ways with Man United and look for other pastures? That's the question on everyone's mouth, and that's what I want to know from you, Josh.
Well,
Because
first
I
of all,
know you're a huge
yeah,
fan.
first of all, with the cost cutting the club has been doing, it would be quite strange for
Mm,
us to take the decision to buy out his contract because his contract is huge. His contract is huge, and you can notice that Ineos has been making a bit of cutting their losses every now and then since they came in. When they hired Eric Ten Hag, and 6 8 months later he was fired. Actually, 5 months later he was fired. Then it was very difficult for the club because they had to pay him those huge amounts of money to pay out the rest of his contract. Then the same thing happened when we hired Ruben Amorim. It was difficult to get Ruben Amorim immediately, and the club demanded some bit of money as a compensation for him to leave, and Ineos did pay that. Now, to add on Marcus Rashford um, buying out his contract, it would be very huge on the club and Ineos. But all is well if that's what it takes for Manchester United to become a better club than it has been in the recent past. So be it. The suggestion is clear. Both Rashford and Garnacho have fallen short of the manager's standards for commitment and general effort in some way. Because if it was just a tactical call or based purely on current form, they would have at least taken a place among the substitutions. But to completely leave them out, there was something that Amorim had observed and he did not like about the players. And yeah, maybe he thought that it is best for them to completely be out, and for him to have summoned them to train on a day that we have a match because they were not part of the squad, and he was present at that training session. It did speak volumes to me. I mean, there's something that he does not like about these players, maybe in the way they carry themselves. Um,
well,
no, it is two
yes.
players, Garnacho and Rashford, but it is Rashford who is getting more of the stick because he has been longer at the club. He's 27 years old
Hi,
now.
Nick. Hi, Nick.
He has been giving
10
us,
seasons, Josh. 10
yeah,
seasons.
yes, he's been very inconsistent for the period that he has been at the club, and maybe it is better for him to move on to pastures new. Maybe that would be a new lease of life for his football career. But my advice to Rashford would be to concentrate on his football wherever he goes, and just know that talent alone is not enough. Talent alone is not enough in this modern day football. At least if he was playing maybe 20 years ago, the talent maybe would help him get on top. But at the moment, you really have to do everything in your power to make sure that you're a team player. And the comments that Amorim made in his presser when he referred to the extreme cost-cutting measures across all levels of the club
Yeah,
taken by,
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, then he clearly was speaking to we cannot be having that happening to the rest of the people, and the standards of the players, the employees of the football club are not up to par. So
Well,
uh, sorry, you understand, for so long I mean, when he said that you try something with Rush, it doesn't work, do you continue the same thing or you do something different? To me, that spoke a lot. At least maybe he has made up on his mind on what to do next.
mm,
Yeah,
well,
but I'm certain that Rashford would will play on Thursday.
well, Jamie Jackson's report essentially claimed that United and Amorim had decided that there is no way back for Rashford, and his time is up. There comes in Mark Oden, Josh. These are very, very reliable. I
Yeah,
repeat,
Mark
Josh.
Ogden. Yeah, Mark Ogden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very, very, very reliable journalists.
sources.
And
Yeah,
yeah, other sources also suggested that the club is desperate to sell him. And that one would say it feels like an agenda driven piece than something factual. But to be honest,
yeah.
some reports are saying he's been told to look for a new club. Josh,
That
now
is, I,
we
I I
all know
don't believe
Ratcliffe
that.
is ruthless. Josh, we all
Yes.
know Ratcliffe is ruthless. We've seen him just sack Danashworth after 5 months and a week. Right after
Yeah.
going through all that drama
Rigorous process
to
of
to get his
pursuing
services.
his services.
Exactly, hiring him. And he doesn't. I don't think he has a lot of patience. For those who know him, they say he doesn't have a lot of patience. And with Rashford on high
For
wages, Josh,
mediocrity, a
I
lot
do
of
not
patience for
think
mediocrity.
I do not think he's willing to wait any longer for inconsistent performances, Josh.
I think
I wouldn't be surprised if Rashford and Ineos are the ones pushing and are behind all this for I rather to sell Rashford for FFP gains. I mean that also
yeah,
makes sense, Josh.
yeah. Because when you sell Marcus Rashford, you're getting completely pure profit. I mean, he's a kid of the academy who came through the ranks. So if we got 40 million quid for him, I mean, all this would come back to the club, and we would manage our situation in the FFP. But the
Mm,
inconsistency of Marcus Rashford is not the real issue that might push Sir Jim Ratcliffe to fire. I mean, to okay the sale of Marcus Rashford. I think it would be if he's not committed to the club. If he's not committed, if he's not doing the things that would transform his own standards to match the standards of the high demanding manager he has at the club. Now, that is a reason that I would agree for Marcus Rashford to be sold, because at the end of the day, you don't want a player who is very talented like Anthony Martial was, or Jadon Sancho, but they don't have a fight in them. And this you have already seen that the 3-4-2-1 formation of Ruben Amorim demands that every player runs every blade of grass in his position. And I don't think that either of Jadon Sancho or Marcus Rashford can do it, because he has demonstrated that he can actually do it. But it is hugely about his behavior off the pitch.
well, real quick, hi Nick, what up, what up? He
Nice,
says Rashford could part ways and join Greenwood at Marseille.
nice.
As per rumors, from no, Josh, come on, stop saying nice.
No, that would be
Rumors,
nice if he went
it will be nice. It will be nice, but
to
it's
a
like
league.
from what I've
If he
been,
went to a league where he can party every now and then, because
I
France
think
is that
Bundesliga
type.
suits him well.
No,
The
France is that
Bundesliga
type.
suits him.
France is that type of environment that would maybe help his off the pitch things. He will party every now and then, but I mean, he can come in the league and score 1 or 2 goals. So I mean, at
Well,
the end of the season, he will have about double digits, but he will
breaking
have partied
news.
and stuff like that.
Breaking news, Josh. I'm sorry to cut you off. As Nelson says, Garnacho wins the FIFA Pukas Award for 2024. That is correct. I
Oh,
just saw it as well.
I would have given that to Dennis Omedi from Uganda, who scored a goal for Chitara against KCCA FC. That goal was more beautiful than Garnacho's. Believe you me. You have a clip here. You show us the goal. Dennis Omedi's goal was great. Nick, look out for Dennis Omedi's goal. His goal was a beauty.
Uh,
A Rabona
let
from
me
that far out, not even in the 18-yard box, the edge of the 18-yard box, a Rabona, and it went all the way to the goal. The keeper fell in the back of the net. I mean, it was quite a goal.
let me get it, Josh. Let me get it,
Please
Josh.
do, please
I
do,
have it.
please do,
I have
please
it. I
do.
have it. I have it. I have
Yeah.
it.
So
It's right here.
yeah, as we go on. But
Use,
congratulations to you see, Nick, see
no,
this
let me
goal.
put it.
Pop, pop, bang, click, click. Ooh. And he controlled the ball with his back. Joga bonita.
There you have it.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was a very beautiful goal, man. I thought that
That
it
is
would
it.
actually win.
Well, unfortunately, it has not won, Josh.
And
But
I
that's how
don't
things
like
are.
the whole idea. I did not like the whole idea that they had to vote for the Puskas award. I mean, for the goal to get the Puskas. Why are you voting when this may be okay?
People have different opinions, Josh.
Exactly. People have different opinions, and since people have different opinions, a player like Dennis Omedi, even if his goal deserves the Puskas, may never get it because he's a little known fellow from a low
Nelson
bit.
gives you another reason as well. He says the low quality camera quality of Omedi wouldn't make him win, but it was a wonderful
What?
goal.
No. That's why it is quite odd that people have to vote for that. I thought a select few of seasoned individuals, not journalists. I hate the whole Ballon d'Or journalist thing.
That's what I was going.
Um,
That's what I was going to refer you
no,
to.
no, no, no. Proper former footballers and stuff like that. Even if they have varying opinions, it is good. At least they played the game and they can know how hard certain things as certain things are to do on a pitch in a match day.
Well, Nelson says the sale of Rashford is just the English press trying to make news out of the squad drop situation. No, I
I
don't think it
agree
is
with you.
anymore. I don't.
I
No, no,
agree
no,
with
no, no,
you.
Josh. I
I
don't think.
agree with
Josh, I
you.
don't think it's. But
I
again,
agree
Josh,
with you.
again, if you come to think of it, if you come, to, I know that's you. I know you love bringing
Nelson, I agree
opinion
with you
the media.
100%.
But Josh, listen.
Yeah.
Mourinho openly criticized Rashford.
Yes.
Solskjaer said he should focus on football and leave the outside stuff.
Yes.
Ragnick said he can leave the club. Ten Hag dropped him, but also defended him for so many disciplinary issues.
In
Now Amorim
January, in
has dropped
January,
him after a
in,
month in charge.
in January, he reported
Rashford
late.
got away with all that since 2016. Josh, is crazy.
In
So
January, he reported
maybe
late.
it's also good that Amorim, being intelligent and a well improved person or manager or head coach, I mean, because it's also said that Amorim has been unimpressed with Rashford's, training and everything at Carrington. So maybe it's the right time for him to go. And if he
Actually,
drops him,
unfortunately,
that's a statement, Josh.
Isaac, from what I heard from Benny McCarthy and a few people around Carrington, is Rashford is one of the best trainers at the club. the things that are difficult about
The best
understanding.
trainers, but you have almost every manager that has been at the club complaining about
Yeah,
you, Josh. Come on.
yeah. Listen, the complaints are not from the actual training on the pitch. The complaints about the off-field things that happen in your life. I mean, showing up late for meetings, for trainings, or partying when there is a game on Sunday and you're out on Friday or something like that. So those are the things that have been a big hindrance to his consistency at the club. But if United is going to be a better club with Marcus Rashford out of the window, because he has become a waste of space. He has become a waste of space. You would rather have someone who is committed to the cause, someone who is going to deliver. I mean, we could buy a player to replace Marcus Rashford, and he's not the best player, but still, you would rather have someone that you believe can eventually do it than have Marcus Rashford, who you know that. Who you don't know what you're going to get. He's very unpredictable in his deliveries. Hey, Ann. Hey, Ann. You're off. You're off.
I'm saying this was a bit primitive, so I'll just do this. It's much better. So much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Josh, as always, putting up a fight for his man, Marcus Rashford, who's likely to be on his way out of the Manchester United club after 10 seasons. Josh, I think it's time up for the guy, to be
Yeah, he
honest.
should
Me,
leave. He
I think
should
it's
leave.
time
He
up.
should leave. Actually, the biggest problem is, like I said last time, it is difficult to let Marcus Rashford go because of all the things surrounding his contract. I mean, would Ineos be ready to pay out the rest of his contract? Would United wait it out for Marcus Rashford to breach a fundamental condition in his contract so it is easier to let him go and we don't have to pay that type of money to him? I mean, can we get a club willing to pay Marcus Rashford's huge wages? I mean,
Nope.
even if we made it at 27 years old, I don't think Marcus Rashford is ready to go to the MLS or to Saudi Arabia. But I hope that he made some friends in the NBA when he went to visit. So I mean, the allure of going to the US and party all night attracts him, and he leaves and goes to Inter Miami. Maybe they can give us that money.
Well, they're interest free,
Yeah, because
so
the problem is we
I've read
have to
something. I've read
we
something
have
that
to let him go.
they're on high alert and they are waiting for the final word from Ineos. But yeah, that's true. But for all parties involved,
That's
Josh,
media. That's media trying to
for
make
all
a
parties involved, the best outcome would be for Rashford to move on. Rashford to move on, but only because he doesn't fit into, or he doesn't fit in Amorim's system.
no, no, no,
This
no, no, no,
isn't.
no, no, no,
This
no,
is
no, no,
not
no, no. I don't
Rashford's.
believe that.
Josh,
No,
he
no,
does
no,
not
no,
fit
no.
in. He does not fit
I
in,
don't
and it's
believe.
not his
But
fault.
he has
The
already
club's
he has
failure to
already
recruit
five goals.
properly,
No, he
the
has
club's
already five
failure to
goals under
recruit
Amorim.
properly left him shouldering Josh. I mean, all the responsibility from the age of 18, playing him through
Nonetheless,
injuries without proper rest, combined with fans
yes,
placing
yes, yes, yes,
unrealistic expectations on
yes. But
him,
we're here
didn't help
today.
anyone, Josh.
No, we are here
Exactly.
today.
That's what I'm saying. We are
And
here today. So
now,
maybe it's
since we
best
are
for him
here
to leave,
today,
Josh, because he has
no,
been a
but
solid player in every season, Josh,
I
but
agree
he
with that.
couldn't become the savior
I
many
agree with that.
many built to be,
The
only for
same
him to be
guys you're
criticized if
quoting,
he fails to fulfill.
the same guys you're quoting from the media are the guys who inflated his ego. He was always a good player, but he was never a great player. I mean, a great player is a good player. You do have the talent. You become a great player because you are consistently producing the goods. He was never
Mm.
producing the goods. He never ever produced the goods. He had these flashes of brilliance every now and then. You like his fast touch. You like his nimble feet. You like his quick feet. You like his pace. There's so many things to like about him, but the moment you don't produce the goods, you can never be a great player. You're just a good player. So I mean, this whole thing that hey, United, I can understand you. We played him when he was injured. We chose actually the culture at Manchester United that was created since Sir Alex Ferguson left is part of the reason that Marcus Rashford turned out the way he turned out, because he's not the only player. You can actually say Manchester United failed Marcus Rashford because the managers like Louis van Gaal, who would have stuck to their principles and nurtured this boy to be something, they just kept leaving. Every other manager who was coming with a huge reputation, who could have nurtured him, just kept leaving. So he got away with so many things, and in the end, he started to feel to death. He feels like he can still get away with a lot of stuff.
Well, once again, guys, reminding you, Garnacho has just won the Pukas
The
2024
Puskas
award.
Award.
Puskas Award. What did I call it? Puskas Award.
Yeah.
That's your boy, Josh. I don't want to call him
Yeah.
Starboy anymore because he has disappointed me. I hope he comes.
Yeah.
back on.
And it's Marcus Rashford leaving Manchester United can be a very huge example to players like Garnacho.
Dama, hi Dama, hi.
Yeah. Players like Garnacho can actually maybe do much better because they will know that the standards are high at the club, and you can no longer get away with certain things like feigning illness or coming in late.
Well, Josh,
Because
at
Garnacho is just
27.
20 and he has a lot of years in him. We have value for him. We see a potential huge valuation in Garnacho, even if he chooses to move on, even if the club chooses to sell him, at least if he's nurtured correctly, then you can get huge sums of money from him. But if he wastes away like Rashford, I mean, it will be very difficult for a football club to give you that type of money.
Well, at 27 years old, Josh, with 138 goals and 64 assists for the club, I think that's a solid contribution from Rashford, especially given the circumstances. When you say, I mean, for the last 11 years, we haven't been 50% of the United. Most people want it to be Josh ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left. But I'm not making excuses for Rashford like you are doing, Josh.
I am not. I'm just saying.
He's just done his part at the club. And if
I am
serious
not.
suitors
I just
come
don't
through,
want to read into that
let
nonsense
him just leave, Josh.
I don't want to read into the nonsense of the media creating stories about Marcus Rashford. There was two players that were dropped. There was Garnacho and Marcus Rashford. But why is it all of a sudden it has woken up? It has woken up all the media keyboard gurus to start talking about Marcus Rashford leaving the club because he was dropped. They're not talking about Garnacho leaving the club because he was dropped. So I mean, there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. You can say that he will be moved on because he has failed to fit into the system, or he has failed to show enough commitment for Ruben Amorim, or something that is football related. But to pick on him being dropped, and you say that Man United has sent out an alert and they're way, come on, that's rubbish.
Yeah, by the way, did you see excuse me, did you see a few moments ago when Arteta was being asked about his winning record? Did you read it?
My guy. Mikel Arteta, my guy.
Yeah, they asked him why he has only won, I think one, I don't remember the exact
one trophy.
I'll try to look for it. One trophy or something in 5-6 years. And he says we won the community the Chelsea Shield twice. No? So those are 3 trophies.
Oh my
yes,
God.
Morgan tweeted and was like, no, he did not just say that.
I know. Low blow. and this is
It's
his
a little
sixth
bit.
season.
Yeah, well, Arsenal fans are contented. I don't know about you. Just only if you are
I
whining and
know, I know.
complaining, Josh.
They actually look at the league table. I told you personally, I don't look at the league table at this part of the season. I mean,
Mm.
especially if United is 12th, what am I looking at the table for? If we start to get into the positions that require me to know what is happening on the table, then then I will look at the table. That is fourth position, fifth, sixth. At least then I can know what is going on. But at the moment, it won't help me one bit knowing how far we are.
So you're not bothered. You don't even take time to look at the table
I'm
at the
not
moment.
bothered. I don't know who is third, fourth. I just know who is the first because I was used to being the first for a very long time. So I
You
don't
want me
know.
to read for you?
No, I don't.
Well, you should
I
be
don't.
bothered, Josh. You should be bothered.
No,
You
not
should be
at this
bothered.
part of the season. As a football fan, I'm bothered towards the end of the season about who is where. At least in
But
April, I can follow the I can follow the table standings. But if Man
well, you,
United was winning, even in August, I can be following the table. I mean, I can know who is where.
well, tomorrow, United is playing against
Now we play on
Tottenham
Thursday.
Hotspurs. We play Thursday
We
night.
Yeah, we play
No,
Thursday
yeah,
night.
Thursday.
Yeah, we a big
Uh,
club. I mean, we have to let the smaller teams play fast so they can get
no,
airtime. And yeah, if we play when they are playing, they won't get airtime. I mean, yeah. All broadcasters want to show
I
us,
don't
yo.
like us playing on Thursday, Josh. The boys
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
yeah.
enough rest.
No, because the next game is on Sunday. I don't like it, but it will be on Saturday this time around.
Well, that is
Even
even worse,
worse.
man. The
And
boys
you're
are not
playing
going to
Bournemouth.
rest. But and
And
you
you're playing
no, you
Bournemouth.
oh my
A
god, from
high
Tottenham to
flying Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Did you watch their game yesterday? I was bored and watched the bits of it. And Bournemouth is very good, Josh. I know it ended
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah,
one
yeah.
against West Ham, but they are very good, highly promising, and anything can
Yeah.
always
And
happen. So
they have my guy,
we have
Evan
to look out.
Nilsson.
He's a good guy. Then there's the other guy,
Yeah.
Semenyo.
Semenyo.
Semenyo. He's
Yeah.
also good. I gave him time yesterday. I was like, why does
Yeah.
Josh
Very
talk
good.
about this guy a lot?
Yeah.
Let me
Very
take some
good.
time and look at him.
And they have
But he
also
slaps.
Justin Clivert. Yeah,
Yep.
for a player like Semenyo, I mean, when you're playing at Bournemouth and you have 2-3 seasons in you in the Premier League, you can only become better. The next step that you take, you just be that finished article. You can compare him to Adomelo Lookman. When Ademola Lookman was at Everton, he looked
Lookman
like
won.
a decent player, but he was not really that player. And he stepped up, went to Atalanta, and wow, what a player! He won the CAF
Well,
African Player of the Year.
yeah, and Roma Easy wants to be back in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's a player that United can take.
Well,
He's still young.
clubs linked to him, I think it's Arsenal and Liverpool. United is nowhere.
Yeah, but if we came, it's Man United.
And it's
Yeah,
Liverpool,
yeah,
Josh.
yeah.
You know, you're
He's
mixing
a
it up with
Nigerian.
Liverpool.
No, 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 no. Ademola Lookman is a Nigerian. I mean, to give him the opportunity to play for Manchester United or Liverpool, with his eyes closed, he's always going to choose Man United. Believe you me.
You're so full of so
I'm telling you. Man,
yeah, I swear you're so full of yourself. But yeah, Josh, back to the Rashford issue. We saw his brother back then getting stick for people were saying he's part of he might allegedly part of the clique that leaks information, dressing room info to the media. How true is this, Josh? Because his brother
well,
and at the same time his agent.
it might not be true, but maybe I would take it tongue in cheek. You see, for Marcus Rashford and Garnacho, they do have their brothers or relatives as very close people to them. I mean, they're agents or managers in some way. So I mean, there are things that are going to be told to them in confidence. It is not a fault of Marcus Rashford or the fault of Alejandro Garnacho, but I mean, these are conversations that may be carried on, and they do have also friends in the media and stuff like that. So they could be slipping them some information every now and then.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was watching
So
someone trolling Arsenal because of the Ateta comments about the community.
Ateta is not serious.
No, come on, that guy is a serious
At this
man.
level, is not a serious guy.
The man wants to win the EPL.
But
The man
anyway,
wants to
what do
win the
you say?
Champions League.
In his defense, what do you say to that question? That I'm
That
trusting
was,
the process.
to be honest, if he doesn't win them anything, that will make 6 seasons, right? If he
Yeah.
doesn't win them anything by the end of this season, when I say anything, I mean either Champions League or the Premier League.
Did you just say the Champions League?
If he doesn't win them the Champions League or the Premier League this season, he's going to be. I mean, he should leave. He should resign
No, he
and go try
shouldn't
somewhere
leave. He
else.
shouldn't leave. He should stay and watch
Eh,
Amorim lift the Premier League.
no, Amorim is
At
well
six
behind.
season at the club, we're not looking
It's
for the
still a
FA
long
Cup.
journey. It's still
You're
a
not
long
looking
journey
for
for
the FA
Amorim.
Cup or the UEFA Cup or or the EFL Cup. I mean, it's a real business. 6 years at the club has trusted you, but maybe the change up top can help him. Edu left, then Ashworth could end up at Arsenal, and you know, things could just
What
change
do you
for the
think is
club.
Arsenal's problem? Let's slightly get into that. What do you think is Arsenal's problem? Why is Ateta? Because to me, I would say them not signing him, getting fooled with these players, like now sticking with Kai Havertz, thinking he's the man to get him or fetch him goals. That is also a problem because they need a proper striker, Josh. And without a
Yeah, I
proper
think
striker,
the
they're not going
problem,
to win anything.
the good and the bad about Arsenal is the same thing, because the good is Mikel Arteta and the bad is Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta went to the window and bought just about every defender who
Man, you're
was
such a
available on
hater.
the market. No, he bought every defender who was available on the market, and right now Arsenal looks like a team that can defend, and it is good. Defenses do win you championships, but then again, he forgot totally about replacing Gabriel Jesus, because Gabriel
Correct.
Jesus
That's what I was
had
going to say.
just showed him that he's
And
not a guy
I
who
thought
is
in this
available.
summer transfer window, that's when he was going to get a striker. He went in for Sterling and Mikel Merino. Yeah, so
And Sterling came.
he has barely played.
Sterling Sterling came as a what? Sterling came as
By the
a
way,
by the way. Yeah, he came as a by the way. He fell in his lap at the last hour, so he did get the services of Sterling. But I thought that much as he reinforced at the back, he would have done one better and gotten a striker to replace Gabriel Jesus, because Gabriel Jesus had demonstrated the previous season that he was not a very available player. And actually, his career, we have seen that he's not the most reliable of players. I don't have a problem with him playing Kai Havertz up top, because that's the type of football that he wants to play. That's the striker that he wants to play. But you can say maybe it is naive to have a guy who scores about 12 goals a season to lead your line to a premiership title. But he managed to push City all the way last season, and he's still on the cards to win the title. He's still on the cards to win the title this season. Liverpool is not far away from him. They're just about what, eight points. How far
away from
away are
who?
they from Liverpool?
Ateta? I think
Yeah.
they're 8. I think they're 6 points. Because
So I mean,
Liverpool has 36. Ateta, Arsenal has
30.
30. Yeah,
That's not so bad. That's not so
they're six
bad. He's
points
still,
away.
yeah, he's still in the title race. If he continues to do the things that he has been doing, I think he has a real chance. He has a real chance to win the title this season. You can see Pep Guardiola has fallen off, even if Man City do recover. You know, the points are not so far between, but the way Man City is playing and the way Guardiola is looking very clueless. It doesn't look like he has an idea on what to
Anyway,
do to change
I
his
just want
fortune.
this out. I just want this out. We laughed at Eric Ten Hag every time he flaunted the FA and the Carabao, and here is a brother clenching on two community shield
on the community
trophies. So
shield. Oh
I
my god.
retract my statements or all the statements I said back then.
And the
Those-
guy you're talking about won 2 trophies in 2 years.
and Ateta, well, three trophies. He reminded you of the third one still in 6 years,
In who Ateta?
6 seasons, 6 seasons. Yeah.
Ateta, yeah, 5 seasons he has so far won one, and the one that he won, he had to play 2 matches to win it because Unai Emery had done all the donkey work on their way to winning that FA Cup. He just played the semi-final and the final, and he won it. But he still won it. He still won it. He managed to galvanize the people. I mean, the players after Unai Emery had left, and
We need to
yeah.
get we need to get an Arsenal fan on the stream very soon. I don't know if we have any that is always watching. Please share share so that we bring you up on the screen, rather on the stream, and we talk out these issues. This is a very, very serious issue, all Arsenal fans. But once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Josh, Isaac, turn on the notifications. Please do subscribe. Sports Jazz. And yeah, we're
You
still
see,
looking at
Isaac,
yeah,
you see the thing with Marcus Rashford.
yeah.
Actually, both of them, Marcus Rashford and Garnacho, if
Mm,
they're played in that system as our 2 10s, there's a lot of trouble there. There's a lot of trouble. They won't do a lot as the 2 10s because they don't play with their back to goal. They're not they're very comfortable coming for the ball, coming to collect the ball. They prefer to run in behind defenders. So I mean, every time you have maybe Marcus Rashford or Garnacho in that area of the pitch, you actually want to play the ball up top. You're not going to give him a long ball to hold it and wait for other players to come into play and stuff like that. And that can distort the whole formation because
mm.
sometimes you need to keep more. You need to keep to take more time on the ball to give the wing backs some time to either go up front or come back into positions.
Well, let's pray. Let's pray that Garnacho and Marcus Rashford. But I would like. I mean, let's pray that with Garnacho, I think Garnacho is safe. Garnacho is safe. He's still young. He's 20 years old, just 2 years younger than Ahmad Diallo, who's
It's
22.
not that
So I
safe.
think that. So I think there's still more to come from him. I still think
Yeah.
Amorim can nurture him. He can listen. But with Rashford at 27 years old, I
It's,
think he's
he
done
may not.
everything, Josh. It's
Yeah,
exhausted
yeah, 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 yeah,
all
yeah.
channels. And
Rashford might be done and dusted, but Garnacho also is a bit erratic. I mean, I don't know him that well, but we have seen that there are one or two things about him that he may not be the most obedient person. He may not
mm,
take on instructions very well, and that will be very difficult. That will be very difficult for him going forward.
well, the game on Thursday, where we'll be playing Tottenham Hotspurs, I'm hoping the man doesn't tinker a lot again.
He has
He's changed
to.
his rotation and everything. I'm hoping he does not.
You know why he
And
has
I'm
to?
hoping these guys don't walk straight back into the team.
Why? Why? Why are you writing them off?
Well,
They have done nothing wrong. As long as the manager who dropped them deems it fit for them to come back into into the squad, they should come back into the squad, and we could use them at this moment. Because if we're playing Spurs on Thursday, and we do have a game on Saturday, then we must rotate the players that we do have. Then maybe this is a chance for Marcus Rashford to start up top, and Alejandro Garnacho to play in one of the 10 roles, and Amadou Diallo takes a rest.
No, well, I think it's time for him to pick and choose. He's starting.
But what
11
happens?
regardless, Josh.
You see, you know what happens when the players burn out and we can't play? You're going to be in the same place, and you're saying, what is wrong with Amorim? Why doesn't he play this guy? But the guy wants to win. He has to formulate a proper structure for him to see out the season. I think part of the role of the psychologist, that is Paulo Barreira, is basically that he has to monitor the players and know exactly what is good for the players, who is the fittest players, who is on the verge of maybe getting injured, and things like that. So, I mean, I don't think that we shall have the same players. We shall rotate.
And I'm saying we shouldn't rotate much, Josh. That's all I'm.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Because
yeah,
we've seen what the rotation does.
Maguire played 90 minutes, but I wouldn't
you
mind
have to pick on Maguire,
playing again. No, I'm just saying he played 90 minutes. He was coming from injury. I mean, these are players. Normally, when you're coming from injury, he brings you in and takes you off at some point. But in such a game, he didn't want to disrupt his back three. And he preferred to bring on Lenny Yoro to give us a size. To give us size, because he's very, very tall. I think Lenny Yoro will start that game. He should be able to start that game against Spurs, because Spurs is very, very fast. They have very fast players, and Lenny Yoro is the fastest we have at the back.
In other words, you would see Lenny Yoro delete in the. Oh, I actually think Maguire might again get a nod in the middle.
That's what I was saying, and you're saying I'm picking on the guy. But
I would rather do, Josh. You always make fun of him. Even that day when we beat Man City.
Maguire makes fun of himself. Maguire makes fun of himself. And no one makes fun of Maguire, as in he helps us get a joke out of him. He gives us the jokes himself.
I don't think that is fair. I don't think that. But just real quick, let me give you the FIFA World starting 11. You have Emiliano Martinez, Aston Villa's keeper; Dani Carvajal from Madrid; Antonio Rudiger from Madrid; Ruben Diaz, Man City; William Saliba from Arsenal. Midfield, of course, you have Rodri, City; you have Jude Bellingham from Real Madrid; Toni Kroos, Madrid; Vinicius Junior, Madrid; Erling Haaland, City; and Lamine Yamal. Madrid has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Oh God!
They won the Champions League. And Spain won a tournament. So they also
about the keeper, no doubt, he's Emiliano Martinez is a top keeper, a keeper that I would love to have at Man United. I would do anything to. Although he trolled Ronaldo and mocked Ronaldo every time we were playing Aston Villa.
I don't think he can play.
What do you mean he can't play?
He can't play the ball with his feet. He's not the most comfortable playing the ball with his feet. And it will come a point when our defense is very comfortable and they have gotten used to the methods of the manager, that Onana will become a very, very important player for the team. Actually, for now, the
problem I have with Onana is
Onana misplacing passes, because you shouldn't be misplacing passes. He is good at playing the ball from the back. Even if you're not playing a short pass and you're playing a long ball, do not misplace that pass. But he's always he's often misplacing the pass. He kicks it outside and stuff like that. He overcooks the ball to the wing backs and stuff like that, which I don't really like, because I don't expect that of him. He should be doing better.
I also think he should be doing better. He shouldn't be playing around and fooling around, doing these Hollywood things, as they call them. And that shit cost. We almost lost. But Josh, let's briefly. I'm sorry to cut you off. Briefly, Josh. Sports Just guys, please do subscribe. Josh, let's go. Let's talk about Chelsea. Josh, let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea have been winning everything. When I say
Yeah.
everything, I mean the matches. And it looks like Enzo Maresca, he has played down. He has played down the opportunity to confirm whether it's time for them to talk about, rather it's time for them to be talked about rather them being in the title contention or challengers. And he has said no. Last time Jackson was asked about the same thing, and he said, I haven't really looked at the table, so I don't know what's happening at the table. Of course, we all know they look at the table, but I mean, two
It's
points
the
behind Liverpool, Josh, 4 points ahead of Arsenal, and seven, is it 7 points ahead of Man City, Josh, Chelsea, Enzo Maresca. It looks like the pieces are all coming right into place. The pawns, if you know chess, are right there. The horse, the knights, everything is playing so well. And well, I know you hate to
earlier
hear
on.
this. Jadon Sancho is also turning out to be one of those important players for them.
No, no. No,
Josh, don't
no,
hate.
he's
Don't hate,
not.
Josh.
He's not.
Don't
He's
hate.
not. But let me. Okay, let me start from. When you go and watch our podcast on Chelsea before the season started, you will know that I was a guy who thought very highly of Enzo Maresca, and I actually believe that Enzo Maresca is the right guy for the job because Chelsea has the players. It has an avalanche of players. It has the good, the bad, the mediocre, the classy players, and they're all in an age bracket that is very interesting. That they can be able to work together. And Enzo Maresca had been working with Manchester City's elite squad, and it had players like Romeo Lavia, like Cole Palmer, like Liam Delap, and these were young players coming through the ranks. So he knew or he knows a thing or two with working with young players. And he just managed to galvanize these players who are very talented at Chelsea, and they're bearing fruits. For a player like Jadon Sancho, I think that Enzo Maresca has actually helped Jadon Sancho to play football because Jadon Sancho is one of in my opinion, one of the most lazy players I've ever seen. For the talent that he has, I mean, he has no fight in him whatsoever in a football match. He's looking very good in the Chelsea outfit only because there's so many players who are carrying
That is
him.
not a fair submission, Josh.
No, there's so many players. This is my opinion, and there's so many players in and around Chelsea who are carrying him. I mean, they barely make too many mistakes, and when they make mistakes, there's a Caicedo to mop up. There's Enzo Fernandez here. There's at least a bunch of players in midfield to help out. But Jadon Sancho, that is the team that he deserves. He deserves to play football for a team like this Chelsea side, where they can accommodate a nearby standard, and they just carry him through. Because if you do give him enough bodies in and around him, he's going to do wonders. He's going to do very magical things because he has the talent for it. He will pick a good pass. He will keep the ball in tight spaces. He will do very many things to make sure that Chelsea does get a goal. When you see the goal that he scored recently against was it Spurs? Yeah, against Spurs. I mean, that is a
LG.
high technique, high technique.
Mm.
Yeah. Not very many players would have hit that ball the way they hit it, but Jadon Sancho is capable of that. But I don't think Amorim's style of football can help a guy like Jadon Sancho, because I mean, he's not going to have bypassers. There's not going to be too many players to carry him. Everyone in the team must cover every blade of grass, and Sancho is never going to give you that. But for talent wise, if Amorim
You
finds
really
a way
don't like
to
this guy.
no, if Amorim finds a way to incorporate Jadon Sancho in the side, with and covering his frailties, he will be a good player for United. I just don't see that happen. I think that 25 million that we put in the obligation to buy was very little money. They should just pay.
Ziad, very good to have you. Ziad. I don't know whether it's the schedule, but you're
No
always
way.
hiding
No,
nowadays.
no, no, no,
You
no,
bet.
no, no.
What? It's not the schedule.
Ziad lies, lies, lies.
He's a chat reminder to all. Josh said Ten Hag wasn't the issue, and Amorim wouldn't fix anything.
No, 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 no.
Did you
Yeah. Oh,
did you say
sorry.
that, Josh?
Okay, now, yeah, yeah, yeah. I did say that, and he wasn't the issue. And I didn't. What I didn't say is Amorim wouldn't fix anything. I love Amorim. I love Amorim. I love the manager.
Really,
All I
Josh? You
said,
love the
yeah,
manager
all I
before you
said.
even knew him. Come on.
No, I did know him. He was at Sporting Lisbon. Nick Fadley kept hinting. Actually, even Ziad, they kept hinting on Ruben Amorim every now and then. So I
But
had to go check him out.
Ziad had Frank Porter in line. Come on, you remember?
I know Graham
No,
Potter,
not Frank Porter.
and Thomas Frank.
Thomas Frank. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Him.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, he started well. He started well, but he got crazy, man. He got crazy with the Graham Potters and what. Maybe it is his jurisdiction. So yeah, he threw them in there. But
Apologies are due to everyone.
yeah,
Josh.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Good
good,
evening.
bro. I'm good, bro, man. Missed you for a minute.
Ten Hag was the man. No, honestly, we don't want to
No,
talk
no,
about
no,
Ten
no.
Hag.
Amorim is the man. Amorim is the man.
Ziad,
Amorim
I
is
would
the
like to know what you think about Rashford. I would like to know what you think
Rashford
about Rashford. Do you think he
situation.
should?
Yeah.
Do you think he should leave? Well, Josh is putting up the same defense. You remember the same defense he did put
No,
up for Eric Ten Hag? It's the same thing he's doing for Rashford. It's
no
the
way,
same thing.
no way. I've clearly told you that Rashford should be leaving.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
he did
yeah, yeah,
mention
yeah, yeah,
Thomas
yeah.
Frank
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
or
yeah. You
Amorim.
just lost us with the Thomas Frank, but Amorim is the right guy.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe
But
had to let go. Sir Jim
I,
Ratcliffe had to let go of Vardan Ashworth because he was thinking about Southgate, he was thinking about Graham Potter, then thinking about who's the other guy, Newcastle guy, Eddie Howe, then
Eddie
Thomas
Howe,
Frank.
yeah.
The man had to let him go,
But
and you had
Irola is a very good guy. The guy at Bournemouth.
Sir Rashford is 27 now. His price will only fall. That is correct.
Yeah,
There's nothing.
I agree with
Josh
that.
says
I agree with
otherwise.
that. No, I agree with that. Ziad, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to tell Isaac, which he's interpreting to say that I agree with that, is that I disagree with that is the fact that Rashford is on huge wages. I don't know if we shall be able to get someone to pay those.
Well, we could do the same thing
huge
we did with
wages.
Jadon Sancho, Josh. We
But
could do
then
the same thing we
again,
did with Jadon Sancho.
he's talking about Manchester United Ineos buying out his contract. That is very expensive. We are
Who
cost
said that?
cutting, and no, you
Me?
said that we are considering compensating the rest of his contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is very difficult, as in that is a lot of money that we are giving away for Marcus Rashford to leave. You would rather leave him on the bench for the rest of his time there.
Ashworth paid Porter.
Oh God! Thank God he left.
As top targets. Yo,
Thank God he
Sinan, I
left.
see in the comment section. What up?
I had Graham Potter on one of those match of the day games, and he was talking about how big an environment it was when he went to Chelsea from Brighton. Now imagine him at Man United. He might just get depression.
Amorim said he's never done many interviews, just 48 hours at Manchester United, and interviews were flowing. Compared to his whole entire career in Portugal with Braga and Sporting Lisbon. Ziad says, I don't think Marco Silva was Arteta. Yo, I swear, Marco Silva has strengths of Arteta in terms of being dramatic. I'm being honest. In terms of being dramatic online with the officials,
as long as you're winning. As long as you're winning, it is all good. Because if you're winning, Sinan hasn't given us his take on Marcus Rashford.
We are coming here. As I see Ziad saying, I think Arsenal will come in for him. Atota loves revival project.
And I
I've
think
seen
I
that.
think I think Arsenal would be perfect for him because he'll be in London. He can party and all those things. I mean, yeah, let him go to London.
Easier for him to link up with Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
They
easier
go
for
for
him to link up
concerts
with
and all
Jadon
that.
Sancho. Yeah, and they go for concerts in the US.
We can swap play. We can swap Rashford with another player preferred. Who and from what club, Josh?
And the swap is very difficult because of his money.
Same with Sancho. I
No,
think
Sancho can
this
stay at
can get
Chelsea.
us. No, Sancho. Let him
Sancho
stay
can
where he
start.
is.
Yeah,
We
let
okay.
them give him the 25 million. He stays at Chelsea. It's a good fit for him. And we Chelsea
But by the
fans
way,
should
Josh,
just
the Chelsea deal with about Sancho, is it an obligation to buy? It's 40 M,
25,
right?
20, no, 20 to 25 million.
What the fuck?
That's how bad we wanted
Only.
him to leave. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god.
let him go. Let him go.
Let Arsenal give us Saka for Sinan. Come on.
Ah, no, we have
Eh,
a Mad Diallo. We have a Mad Diallo.
hell would
Actually,
break
who
loose.
would you pick? I think the only player I would pick at
No, if they
Arsenal.
gave you Saka,
I think
it's
mm,
not bad, Josh. Amad Diallo comes back to his right wing
first
back.
forget,
Then you
first
have
forget,
Saka on that side. Oh,
first forget that myth. First forget that myth. Don't even think
but
it. But
but you were
I think
asking Josh, who would
mm,
you have in that mix?
at Arsenal,
Mm. Right now, if there's any player I would love to come at Man
I would
United,
just take
and it's a swap,
Saliba.
and no, not Arsenal, but I'm saying overall, I think I would take. I would take
In the 10, I would prefer
no
Florian
any
Wirtz.
position.
Florian
He
Wirtz
just
or
he's
Musiala.
almost renewing. He's almost renewing his contract with
And
Bayer
yeah,
Leverkusen.
yeah. But I would rather, you see, almost is not done yet.
Gyökeres,
Look,
or
no,
you think
Jokeres, I
Rasmus
can
Holland
stay
is going
with
to do it?
Rasmus. I can stay with Rasmus. He can do it. He can
And
do it.
how about Alfonso Davis? The only problem is his wages. The demands are really so high.
As a wing back, we shall get a wing back. And I think this
You just
Leon,
saying Diego Leon,
I think
the
Diego, yeah,
kid.
but he's young and he needs one season at least. But
Mm.
he will be brought in. He will be brought in. He will be brought in. He will play.
Let's see. Sinan says, for sure, I don't see any players to swap Rashford with in Arsenal because they are all substar. I told you this one is like you, Josh.
No, there's Saliba. There's Saliba. I can take Saliba.
And Gabriel Magalhaes,
No, I don't need him.
you have headers, Josh,
Yeah, I
from
don't
set
need him.
pieces,
I don't need him.
confirmed headers.
Remember, I don't take out all the players that I have because I already
Mhm.
have good enough players. I have Licha and Lenny Yoro. So I bring Saliba in the middle. And whoa.
Odegaard,
Yeah, Odegaard is a definite.
Odegaard. One was talking
That's
about who
just
is this
about
player,
it.
Gabriel
The
Martinelli.
100
No, I don't.
million corner kick guy.
Uh, I didn't talk about I didn't talk
A
about
hun-
Declan Rice,
a
Josh.
£100 million worth of corners. The delivery guy. If you need a pizza, holla at your boy.
Pizza Hut, Deliveroo.
Pizza Hut delivery room, 100 million.
No, Declan Rice is a decent guy. He's a decent guy. Although yes, the
Yeah,
100 million is really exaggerated. It's just like you see, people are picking on Rashford, but again, they are also forgetting about Jack Grealish. He's seated there.
But
I
it's
don't
at
even know
City,
how.
those
I
small
think he has
clubs
how many. Ever since how many goals does he have? 14.
in 44 years.
So Josh, come on, don't do that. It's not fair.
But he won a
It's not.
Champions League.
It's not fair. It's not fair. Kyo is
Kivio,
moving in January. Yeah,
Kivio.
I
I
understand.
cannot have
He
Kivio.
might move in January. He might
Yo, but
move in
not to
January because
United.
he's looking for games. He's looking for game time.
Yeah, but I'm letting go of Maguire and Lindelof and I'm getting Kivio.
You didn't settle for
That's no
him.
upgrade. No, that's no upgrade.
Well, some would think he's staying, and rather he's going to be staying.
At
But I
Arsenal.
understand. Yeah, I understand he's looking for greener pastures. He wants, he wants game time, so
I
he's going to
know.
be moving very time soon.
He should leave. He should leave. But Arsenal is still in a pole position for that for this Premier League title. They're not far
Right,
off.
that's it. It's not.
Yeah, they're not far off.
Rather, it's not very far. They're still there. They are
Yeah, they're
close, to be
still there. They're
honest.
still there. They're still there, and they should pray that all the players they do have remain fit.
But again, tell Ateta to stop mourning about and reminding everyone how he has won, bro.
To
How
community
do you say
shields.
that? And he
But
said, so I think that makes it
what
three.
answer what answer would you give in under the circumstances? That I'm trusting the process?
Well, anything. I would
Anything,
make
but
them know I've won the community shield, but I wouldn't say it the way he said it. Like,
I
yeah, but
know.
two more, because they were clowning him. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe Eric Ten Hag was right to keep reminding these guys that he has a community. Is it a community shield and FA or Carabao? Carabao and FA
EFL,
for the.
yeah, and the
So
FA Cup.
Ten Hag was right. So whoever's judging him, honestly, I guarantee you tomorrow they're going to be trolling Arsenal because of that statement. They're going to be
Yeah,
trolling. Josh, you haven't. Liverpool. What's your saying, Liverpool? I understand that Trent wants to. They offered him. He's currently on 100 per week. They offered him 180. He turned it down. He wants 350, or he walks free.
yeah, they should give him the money for 3 years.
No, Josh, come on, 350. We are
Yeah,
fighting with Rashford for that. No, Josh, that's a lot.
yeah, but Trent is that player. I mean, he has more than earned it. He has more than earned it at the club. So I mean, they should be giving him that kind of money, 350,000 pounds a week. Yeah, it is a lot of money. But then, if he does allow to have a shorter contract, they should give him that amount of money. The thing is,
I think
their
it's
clubs.
exaggerated.
Yeah, but he's a player who has suitors. He's a player who has suitors. I mean, Real Madrid is in the wings waiting on him. And if you are on 180 and they don't give you the 350, I think you can accept the 280. 100,000 is a lot of money as an increment in your salary.
That's a lot of money. 180 is just enough for him.
What do you mean just
Unless
enough for him? That's what
unless
he
he's
has
just
been
putting up
on.
a fight because
He's
no, he's
renewing
on
his contract.
100. He's on 100,
Oh my
from what I
God.
understand.
Oh my God. That nigga needs 300. Oh, sorry. That guy needs 350K.
By the way, Dama is a Chelsea fan. She says we don't look at the table. We don't know what's happening there.
Ah,
That's what Jackson said.
yeah. They do. My
But yeah,
guy. By the way, my guy, Nicholas Jackson. You see
yep.
that guy?
I know, I
Bad,
know,
bad,
I know.
bad guy.
I kept saying otherwise whenever he talked about him, but he's turning out to be a problem. He's turning out to Chelsea is turning out to be a problem, man. They're just 2 points behind Liverpool. Who knew? Remember, with
Yeah.
all the chaos they started with Sancho, this not Sancho, sorry, Sterling this
But
side.
if you
And
invest,
by the way, who is this player who just tested for? I don't know what he tested for,
Modric,
but he
Modric,
also made a
he
statement
tested
that
the
they've stopped
drug
him,
test, the positive
but he
drug test.
wasn't aware.
Yeah, but yeah, he'll be. You're always aware when you're caught. But there's so many things that go on. And if you look at him, he has been in the gym. Maybe he's been taking something that he doesn't really know what is in there. He
But
has been in the gym and he's
100%
buff.
Chelsea. is
But
in it
the
for the title.
investment of £1 billion is not a small amounts of money. I mean, you invest that big, believe you me. When you invest £1 billion in a football club, in a purchase of players, definitely you're going to be rewarded in one way or another. And the acquisition of Enzo Maresca just made it all possible, because he's a guy who had worked with a younger squads, and he knows how to galvanize those players. I mean, clearly, Todd Bowley, even the noise that was around Todd Bowley and his partners on the ownership of Chelsea kind of went down, because the product on the pitch is now paying off. And
The best thing Todd
all
Boyle
of a
did was
sudden,
to step out of the picture, bro. He was everywhere.
he was everywhere because he intended his investment to bear fruit at a certain point.
Actually,
You see, like he's an
currently, right
American.
now, it is.
No,
Currently,
he's an
right now, it
American,
is.
and a capitalist at that. So definitely, he was always going to come and do whatever he has to do to make sure that his investment does not go to waste. When he sees that the ship is now sailing, he can just go to the cockpit and chill.
And just before we move on from Chelsea, are they in the title now? Are they in the title race?
Definitely, they are in the title race, because after 16 games, which is just about halfway the 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 season. I mean, they are just 2 points off the Liverpool. 2 points, 4 points.
4 points. No, 2 points
Yeah,
of
four.
Liverpool.
Yeah, 2 points off Liverpool. So I mean,
36, 34.
and they have a bigger squad than Liverpool has.
Oh.
Not
Then
not
Sinan says, sorry, Josh.
the quality in their squad might not be as good as Liverpool's, but they do have a bigger squad. And much as the players are naive at this level of the Premier League, some of them have been in and around bigger teams like Yao Felix and what. And these are players that could come and play the second half of the season regularly.
Sinan earlier said no player can come to United from Arsenal. And J United, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Good to have you on the stream, man. How are you doing? Just got the news. Yes, Ganacho, we said it a few minutes ago. Ganacho won the Puskas Award. He says last player to win was CR7. Good on
I think
him.
it means a Manchester United player.
Yeah, it means
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
Josh.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Your man,
Just play,
CR7.
just play. J United, please watch this goal. Play for him that goal. I hope that this goal won the Puskas Award ahead of Ganacho. This is
let me look
Dennis Omedi. Dennis
let me
Omedi,
look
he scored for Chitara against KCCA FC in the league in Uganda. But his goal, controlled with the back, and a very beautiful Rabona outside the 18-yard box.
Let me look for that goal, Josh.
Please
We
do,
don't want to
please do.
say
J
we
United,
don't.
look at this goal. I know Ganacho's goal was quite awesome, but this this was beautiful too.
There you go, Josh. Right? Let me put it up very well. Let me put it up very well. There you go, Josh. You have
J
it.
United again. Oh, whoa, 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 bang. Pull it back. Rabona. Bah. Real Joga Bonita. It's there, it's there, it's playing, it's playing. He's asking if it's on YouTube. It's playing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's seen it.
But yo,
Yeah.
that was crazy. The way he
Yeah, it
affecting
was
and
crazy. He controlled it with his back a Rabona just inside the 18-yard box. That was beautiful. I thought it would win, but I don't know why they have to vote for those goals. Because from where he comes from, I don't think he was ever going to win in a voting contest.
So, Josh, are you satisfied now? We can now put it up. I think
Yeah,
J
yeah,
Tude
yeah.
has watched
No,
it.
I just wanted J United to watch that goal. You see, he agrees with me. Fucking crazy shit. Rabona goal.
Yeah, that was amazing, guys. That was really, really amazing. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sports Jazz, Josh, and Isaac. J United, man, good to have you. Good to have you on the stream. That was Josh's guy. He's been crying why that guy didn't win.
I
But
know,
yo,
eh?
Ganacho was around. And earlier on, Nelson was saying it's because the cameras are not good and all that. But he says, great go, man. Thanks.
No
Yo,
worries,
Jay, what
bro.
do you think about Rashford's situation before we sign out? I would love to get to know your part. Is it time up for the man to leave? 27 years old, 138 goals for Man United, 69 assists. Is it time up for
10
the guy to
years.
leave? Yo, but Josh, that is why you have to put respect on Bruno Fernandes. I think he's
Yeah.
almost close to the same contributions. Ganache has been
In
at Man United for how many years? 10 years?
Ganacho.
10 years? Not
Rashford
Ganache, sorry,
Ganacho.
Rashford. 10 years.
For since no, being at United is different, but maybe just count from 2014 because being at United, what he grew up at United, so
That's
he
why you
made
have
his
to give
debut.
respect.
He made his debut in 2014, 15.
That's why you have to give respect to Bruno Fernandes, guys. That guy. I'm trying to check it out here, Josh.
And he's a midfielder. He made his debut under Louis van Gaal.
And he's a midfielder, you know. Okay, yeah, Bruno has 104 combined goals and assists for Man United. It's crazy, Josh. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyhow, once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sports Just, please do subscribe. JA United says yes, simple. It was always at the tipping point. I think it's done for. It's done with Marcus Rashford. Yep. Someone else also confirms it. The culture shifts. The culture shift
Now
needs to
that's what
happen
I
right now.
now that's what I want. The culture shift must happen at United. It must happen at United. It should not be taken lightly. The thing is,
Some people still think it's Rush. It's Ineos being.
no,
It's
Marcus
Ineos
Rashford
being
ruthless.
ruthless. Yeah.
No, Marcus Rashford divides opinion because of the talent that he has, but he's very inconsistent. I mean, much as we do love the things that we see from Marcus Rashford, but he's so unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get, and we've been like this for a very longer period of time. So if you're getting a better player who will produce the goods, then so be it. But what I want to actually make sure happens at the club is the cultural change. The cultural change must be at the club. I don't like this whole nonsense of the player went out and what and those things. I was in Belfast and what I am going through depression. Nigga, leave. Just leave the club.
Yo, once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in Sports Jazz. We see J2 says we all need to be on the same page. The fans, the owners, the manager, rather coach. That is true. That is true. We all need to be on the same page. But anyway, I have nothing to say. If Rashford has to go, let him go.
Yeah, but I want you to understand that
He's
Marcus
7 years old,
Rashford.
and also I also think
What
the
I
media
want you
gives
to
him a lot of
understand
attention
what I
that he
want you
doesn't
to
deserve.
understand, the Marcus Rashford situation right now at the club is not from the manager's point of view that he's leaving the club. It is from the media's point of view. That is their perception. That is how they feel that maybe United is changing the way they do things. And Marcus Rashford has brought this on himself because of the way he has led his life up to this point. in just January, he reported to the club ill after a night out at Belfast. You know,
I know.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That is why I really don't like Jadon Sancho, because I don't like players who think they can get away with it.
So in other words, you want him to bounce and we
25
start a new
million.
chapter. The
25
culture
million.
shift needs to happen right now, as J2 said.
Yeah.
Well, guys, J2, Sinan, Nelson earlier on, Dama, and Ziad also came on shortly. Everyone that has been streaming, thank you so much. Thank you so much. J2 says join late today due to work. See you guys tomorrow. We will
Cheers, bro.
let's hope. Cheers, brother. Thank you for always representing, man. Thank you for always representing. Shout outs to you, J2. All the best at work. Stay blessed, brother. Sports Jazz guys, do subscribe, turn on the notifications, and we are out officially. See you tomorrow.